it's quite far from sonically from anything we've done before, and I think that will come as a surprise.
I had a lot of experiences over the last 2 years that I felt were worth writing about.
You took the tunnel road home. You've never taken that way with me before.
We were sort of veering towards doing what a lot of bands do on their second album and trying to make something really different and experimental.
And I think you can hear that on the album. I think every song is very different from the last one.
And I think also we made a very conscious decision, Charles and myself, to immediately share all of the music we wrote. Even if we've been working on it for like a couple of hours in a day, we'd just email it out straight away to everyone. You know, management, the label, Jack obviously, and then Alan and Max, the people who worked on the record. And I think that meant that it just immediately became like a team project, especially between the band and the producers, and we could start to visualise where it was going to go straight away.
And we spent 5 weeks writing, and then it was, and it just went really well.
I think is really a great moment for us, because it should, I think, maybe confuse a few people, maybe hopefully shock a few people.
I certainly remember thinking, you know, how do you write a song? I don't remember how we wrote songs, but it just happened very quickly. And then we went in to record it with Alan Moulder in London, and then 6 weeks later came out and it was done.
I mean, the best thing about working with Alan was that we already knew that he's a White Lies fan, because he mixed the first album for us, and then as soon as we started thinking about producers for this new record, I mean, he was top of our list. And one of the most important things about working with a producer is the relationship you have with them and being able to feel very comfortable with them. And because we'd worked with Alan before, because we'd met him, knew him, we knew that we got on, and we knew that there would be no kind of social problems to overcome first, because as soon as you can relax in the studio and start enjoying it, that's when you become really productive, and you know, all of a sudden you don't mind staying till 1 or 2 in the morning every night because you're having a lot of fun. You're always going to have a couple of days where you're feeling a bit stressed out or a bit wound up, but with Alan it was actually really good collaboration, and he pushed us in all the right ways, I think.